Welcome back, kids. We're going to check out your checking for understanding for super soil and Dear Mr. Lyle. So let's check out these questions. Number one says, according to the text, which type of soil has the largest particle size? A, sand, B, clay, C, silt, D, loam. Now, when we were reading, if you go to the second paragraph of super soil, it easily tells us that people are able to see the tiny pieces of sand because the particle size is large. Okay, so that answer is sand. Let's go over here to number four. Which sentence best, we have a big best there, identifies the main idea of super soil? So, A, there are several different types of soil that can be changed through erosion and weathering. B, weathering and erosion are slowly causing damage to the playground. C, weathering happens when something such as wind or water cause soil to break into smaller pieces. And D, weathering and erosion happen very slowly. So when I'm looking which best identifies the main idea, I want to get what the article is mostly about. Okay, and that one is easily A. There are several different types of soil. Okay, so it talks about the soil and how it's changed through erosion and weathering. So each of these tell us part of the story, but not everything that happens. Okay, let's go over here to number two. Which of the following choices is information that can be found in both passages? Okay, so we're looking at both Dear Mr. Lyle and Super Soil. So A, weathering and erosion cause the playground in Nigel's town to be unsafe. B, weathering happens very slowly. C, clay is smooth when it is dry and sticky when it is wet. D, roots from plants can cause weathering as they grow and then break down pieces of rocky soil. Now, this one is just about Nigel, so that is Dear Mr. Lyle. This one, I'm not really sure. I have to go back and I have to look. And I do find it in both passages. Okay, let's come down here to number three. What is the purpose of Nigel Thompson's letter to Mr. Lyle? So what does Nigel want Mr. Lyle to do? So A, Nigel wrote to persuade Mr. Lyle to help stop pollution that was happening to the playground. Nigel wrote Mr. Lyle to teach him about the different types of soil. Nigel wanted to persuade Mr. Lyle to bring more soil to fix the problems on the playground caused by weathering and erosion. Or D, Nigel wrote Mr. Lyle to explain to him what he was learning in school. Now, why did Nigel write the letter? Because he wanted there to be soil to fix the playground. Okay, come over to number five. Which of the following choices is not information that can be found in both passages? So, A, clay, loam, and sand are all types of soil. B, erosion is when pieces of soil are carried away. C, soil is a habitat for many different animals. And D, weathering happens when soil is broken down. Okay, this one is in both. I find this in both because they both talk about erosion. But the habitat one is only in super soil. It's not in both. Okay, Nigel doesn't tell us about soil being a habitat for animals. Okay, so now it's your turn. I'm going to read these questions to you and you answer them on your own. So number six says, which line from the text shows what Nigel believes is a solution to the problem of weathering and erosion on the playground? A, over many years, the soil under the playground slides and swings has been moved. B, I am a student at Justice Elementary. C, we have been learning about weathering and erosion in our science class. Or D, if our city would provide more soil for the playground, it would be a much safer place for children like me to play. So he wants the solution. So which one of these is the solution to the problem? Let's come over here to number 8. If a reader wants to find out information about how soil can be altered, what heading should he or she look under in the passage Super Soil? A, what is soil? B, what are the types of soil? C, what changes soil? Or D, layers of soil? Number 9. According to the information in Dear Mr. Lyle, what does the word devise mean? A, to create. B, the home of a plant or animal. C, a part of soil made up of pieces of dead plants and animals. D, a material found in nature used by plants and animals. Okay, 2 questions left. You guys are doing fantastic. Number 7, using information from the illustration, how is topsoil different from bedrock? A, bedrock is towards the top surface while the topsoil is deep under the ground. B, bedrock looks to be made out of rocks while topsoil is loose and is where plants grow. C, topsoil is where plants like grass grow. Bedrock is right underneath topsoil and has a mix of soil and rock. D, topsoil and bedrock are both layers of soil on the planet Earth. Number 10, what is loam? Why is loam the most popular type of soil to use to grow fruits and vegetables? A, loam is the cheapest type of soil to purchase. B, weathering and erosion cannot happen to loam. C, loam has a large particle size and is not good for growing plants. D, loam is a type of soil with a lot of nutrients needed for fruits and vegetables to grow. You have now finished your check for understanding, so we'll be back to help you with some of